Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is chapter 158 today of The Promised Neverland. I'm pretty excited about that. Let's see what happened. Like I said before, it is chapter 158. I do want to apologize if there is a lag here on the video. My OBS has been acting up, and I have found out that it is not just me, it is all the Macs that got updated. So I apologize on that. This is going to be chapter 158. You guys can read it online for free. I think at the moment is free through Shonen Jump. So before I continue, a few things. If you have not done so, make sure you subscribe to my channel. The best way to support right now is to just comment, like, and share. That will put me a little bit above in the algorithm here in the YouTube. Also, guys, you can always join the Discord. I am currently right now just having fun talking to a bunch of people here on the Discord, and it's just awesome that I can do that. Have friends here on the Discord, and if you guys wanted to join an awesome Discord that has a few people here that are just awesome, let me know and I'll send it to you through a DM or something, whatever. Anyways, you guys can also see a bunch of volume reviews on The Promised Neverland and also a bunch of chapter reviews that I've released already for you guys, so make sure you check them out in my channel. Lastly, guys, there is a spoiler alert because I will talk about it in some detail, so you have been warned. The chapter itself starts with a kind of thought of the character of Mujika, and Mujika again is the evil-blooded demon, or the savior of the demons, depending what race you are. Essentially, her blood is the one that if you take it, you won't ever disform into a regular demon, and you'll stay in your human form. So anyways, you kind of see a little background of how she felt and how different she felt, and how at a very young age she knew she was different, and how people took advantage of that. And at the same time, she also took advantage of wanting to help people, and it seemed to help out to an extent, but then it didn't. It was then it became a chaos, so much the queen killed off people, and she was exiled, and she went into hiding for 700 years. So quite a bit of a story for her. And then we go back to the scene where she's about to get killed by the queen, and the queen is about to kill her, and she basically is saying, you know, what is fueling this hunger? And then she talks about how she pities the queen because she won't ever be satisfied. And I don't want to take it very out of proportion out of what this can mean, but I just do enjoy how deep this theology of, I guess, the chapter itself and the manga itself, it went. And there's people that run themselves into power, into want to have control, into wanting to just the greed overtakes people, and it becomes so much that nothing is enough. I think we can see that in the United States, and really in other first world countries, where we buy, and we just don't have enough. I mean, I myself am a product of that. You guys can see back there I have a bunch of items, and it's not enough. It's not enough, and that's because it's greed. It is greed. And I like that the chapter, even though it was talking about the queen, made you think about yourself as well, how greedy we can become and unfulfilling we can feel when we have so much from where we started, and we just want more and more and more. So anyway, she basically told her, you won't ever be fulfilled. You won't ever be satisfied with what you eat. And essentially, she tells her that she's gonna die. She's gonna die from being consumed by the people that she ate, and she does. At the end of the chapter, the queen dies, and she becomes disformed. And the way she explains it is that the second core is not strong enough to sustain the poison of some of the demons she ate. So, not really sure what all that meant. I'm sure there'll be someone in the chat that will comment and explain to me in detail what that means. But for now, I don't really know what all that meant. And I kind of feel like she ate demons that had a bunch of poison, and essentially she then was released from that. I'm not sure. So Anyways, guys, it is quite a bit of a chapter. I do recommend it. It kind of concludes the end of the Queen. I'm both kind of sad, but I do like how she was killed off. It does give a little bit more meaning into our lives, and I like when mangas and series do that, where they take the story and they reflect it on you. Now, I know some people read it and they didn't even think about it. They didn't even face it, and that's because there are people out there, and I myself have been in that position as well, where we see ourselves in a mirror of a series or a chapter just like this, and we go, oh, that's not me, that's other people. But this is 101 consumerism in the United States. This is what it creates. It creates greed. It creates an unfulfilling gap that we won't ever fulfill, and that we won't feel like we are having enough, and we want just more and buy more and stuff like that. And Black Friday is coming up, and that's the perfect example. So I hope I'm not preaching too much on you guys on political views. I don't want to offend people, but I think the chapter itself did that, and it was a mirror to ourselves to see how we are greedy at times and as well. So good job to the writer. I love when writers do that. It makes you really put yourself in the story. It looks like the story is coming to a conclusion unless there is something else they can spin off from. It looks like they're probably going to end up with maybe 2 or 3 more chapters. I don't know. I know people have been talking about how they'll be releasing more chapters later on and stuff like that, so we'll see. Anyways, guys, make sure you comment, like, and share this video. You make sure you subscribe if you have not done so. I apologize again on the quality of the video. Like I said, not the best thing when it comes to OBS and Mac. They're not working together so well. It looks like the audio was fixed here towards the end, but the beginning it was a little bit choppy, so I apologize for that, guys. Thank you so much for your love and support, guys, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys next time.